Hello everybody, it's me, Akami Uchiha X here, and today I'll be doing a what if Naruto, Naruto, what if Madara was sealed inside of Naruto, at part 2, and also like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know I'm gonna upload a new video of a what if, and also let's begin. So we go off where Naruto pick up Hidan from the village and he's straying away. Also, since nobody told me what moves that Naruto should have, um, okay. So he has like between six Genkan Genkai, which is the Yin and Yang Genkan Genkai, and also he has Steam Genkan Genkai and Ice Genkan Genkai, and also the very last one. I made up this one because I don't think there's a Genkan Genkai called a Flash Step. So for now, I'm just gonna say that's a new Genkan Genkai. That's like a new bloodline. So Naruto has a new bloodline in him because remember what I said about when Naruto was born, he had like black hair, right? So that's why when I mean by that. So when Naruto cause that's when Naruto when he had black hair, he has those type. Yeah. And let's continue. So Nato's issuing to the Akatsuki base. He puts down heat on. He goes to his room. Puts some pajamas that has like a white clouds. White cloud. Like he has like the cloud. Like where the pajamas he was wearing is like white, and the clouds were like blue. So when Naruto went to Tachi's room, and when he knocked on the door, nobody. He heard something weird, like a weird noise. So he just started, probably something else. And when he opened the door, his eyes were burning. He could not see very well. He was so blind that the sun actually blocked it. So, and then when Obito, or Toby I should say, he was walking around, he was bored, and he said, "Oh, hi Naruto, what are you doing here? What are you looking at?" Naruto just points at Itachi, and when Toby went to the where Naruto was, he sees Conan and Itachi doing that weird shit, the weird stuff, the weird thingy, and they said, "What are you guys doing?" And then Itachi just said, "What the frick? What are you doing? What are you doing here?" And then Conan was blushing, and then Itachi was blushing, embarrassed, cause Naruto saw that. It says, I don't wanna I don't wanna have another brother, okay, but I rather have a brother." Yeah, they have that ship, so yeah. So let's go to Konoha. In Konoha, everything happens in canon. The same thing happens to Naruto in canon, where he has to do like the word and stuff like that. So that one is Memba. Instead of like Naruto, it's Memba. That's like in Konoha. Remember, Memba has the same thing as Naruto, but he does not have Ashura. Ashura reincarnation. Only Naruto only has a reincarnation of Ashura and Indra at the same time, so making him as a god on his own. So yeah, and so let's do a time skip where uh Naruto when Naruto was getting the two tails and the seven tails and the six tails with Toby. Toby got the three tails and the four tails and the five. Naruto went back to the Katsuki base and Obito went to the Katsuki base. They heard the news that Itachi died in fighting on Sasuke, because in this one Sasuke actually got his revenge, but he regretted killing, because he just messed up completely. Yeah, he just messed up. So when Naruto heard this, his eyes was like bleeding so much that he unlocked the Renegon, and it went to the third Tomori. Then the remember when Naruto was born, still has the Uzumaki. Remember, if you hadn't noticed, if you look it up, how many percent is the Uzumaki have of the Senjus? Actually, it's like probably like 1.0%. But let's say in this what if Naruto has Senju blood in him, and remember when Senju and Uchiha blood mixed to make the Rinnegan. Remember that. So when Naruto unlocks the Rinnegan, he is so furious that he unlocked the Mangekyo. He looked. It's like okay, so like you see like the eye right here that I have, like this eye right here, like this thing, right? You just pretend that's purple, right? Instead of the, because the I would do this instead of like being like, okay, so how about this? So when Naruto unlocks the Rinnegan, he has this type of a pattern. He has the same pattern as this. So Obito was like surprised that Naruto unlocked the Rinnegan, but like it looks like a Rena Sharingan, and Obito thought, wait, he unlocks it. That means we can do it. We almost finished. But poor Itachi. Poor Itachi. Poor. Then Conan dies because Obito noticed that like everything happens in canon when Nagato dies because he overused his chakra. From there, Nagato dies, and Naruto once again unlocks it one more time with the Rinnegan. He unlocks it so much that instead of being purple or blue or red, guess what color it turned into? I remember when I said he has the yin and yang? Got you. His eyes are red, not red, but his eyes are black and white. Like the tomoes you see, right? On the, like when I show you, instead of that being black, it's white. In the outside, it's black. Also, in his other eye, in the tomoe is black, and the outside of the like the eye thing is white. It's like a yin and yang. When Naruto unlocked that, Obito felt like God, God mode aura around Naruto, like, and he's in pure rage that his two family members die right there, and he was so mad that he locked, like when he did that, he has the rib cage of the Susanoo. So Obito was actually surprised that in this age of Naruto being 18 years old, and he unlocks the new, it looks like an OP a Rena Sharingan Yin Yang. I'm gonna call it for that because just because I'm like that type of person. I'm good with names, kind of. So Naruto does that, and when he unlocks the Susanoo, his Susanoo is black and white because the yin and yang. Because I want them have him like a black and white because it looks good. So, now when Naruto heard the news, he is mad, and he went to Konoha, and he did devastation. He did the when Pain did the same thing on Konoha, he did the same thing, but even worse. He had his clones to making a massive explosion, and they actually got the half of the village, like okay, so the Konoha percentage was like between let's say it was like 100% when Naruto did the devastation thingy, and he told his clones to explode everything in from Konoha. He exploded everything. I mean, like everything, and half of the villagers are dead. Not half, but like like between like 55% of the villagers are dead, and the gates of the and Shinobis are dead. And Minato saw this explosion from far away. To thought, oh yeah, it's something else. But when he heard another explosion, he said, no, that's not how it works. So he just put his little cloak thing where he got when he like in the same thing in canon where Obito defeats Obito on like summoning, like when he summoned the nine tails on the Konoha and stuff like that. Yeah, like that. But like he has the same one. So when when Obito see the a young 18 years old kid up in the sky doing the devastation and everything, there's a lot of devastation, like a ball of devastation that looks like three orbs around the thingy. And then when Obito goes up in of the Kage building, he sees a massive holes on you see how like a flat land, right? It has like a, you know how like when you scoop it up sand, right? Like just like that, like a big a scoop. It's like a big scoop, and he did Naruto. His chakra level was like infinite. So when Naruto what he did another devastation, and he grabbed the four devastations and he mixed it together and made a big devastation, and he let it fall down on Konoha. And then Obito didn't know, not Obito, when Minato saw this, he didn't know what to do because it's so big. He was thinking about Konoha is dead. But then when he grabbed his the shuriken that he always used to like teleport around, he teleported that far away, almost close to the it's like the back of the village, like the back of the like Konoha village, like behind it, like you know where's the faces behind the all those faces, like let's say like 50 feet away from the Konoha, and he does it so far away. But listen, when he did this and it made an maximum explosion, that you know when the asteroids, when they hit on the thingy, let's say that it was like a massive, it was so big, it was kind of close to the behind, it was about to like explode the faces away because of the explosion mass and not gravity, but like the mass and all that stuff, like it made a like I forgot the name, how you call it, because I have so much IQ levels right here. So there's so much. So let's say like the chain reaction made it so big that when or when no when Minato says, "Oh my God, if I let that thing alone, I'll be dead, and everyone here will be dead here." And Obito and now Minato said, "Who are you? You look like Pain." Because Minato is kind of like scared because he sees like a god aura ish, and Naruto says, "I am Madara Uchiha. I am here to get my revenge on you for killing my parents." Sorry for that little deep voice. Killing for my parents. And Minato says, "Huh? Madara Uchiha?" Because in this one, when if I got to tell you guys, but when Naruto, no, not Naruto, when Minato, right, he is an Uchiha, but he can't unlock the Sharingan at all because Madara did that, and also he can unlock none of the Sharingan powers or anything from at all. Yeah, so that makes sense. I'm kind of tired.